Ну что ж, вот мы и вернулись, видимо, как и было к началу игры. Мы шли по полю, шли по лесу. И что, неужели нас на этот раз не выпустят? Я не верю, что нас не выпустят. Нас должны выпустить отсюда. А, это ты. Ну, привет.
Welcome home, darling.
Спасибо.
I've been waiting for you. What took you so long?
Say what you've got to say and let's finish this. I'm tired of you. Tired of all this madness. I just need to get back.
Very well. I'm not planning to keep you long.
Спасибо.
Let's go inside. I have one last job for you.
Последняя свеча осталась?
There are still
нет, две.
2 candles left, Susan. You know how this works.
Да.
A soul for a soul.
And that's it. I blow out the last candle and I'll never have to see you again.
Only if you blow out the right one. I'll never bother you again. Isn't that what you want? But if you choose wrong, it will be your life extinguished forever. Just take a deep breath and do it.
But how should I know which one's right?
That's the thing, Susan.
Вот
You
здорово.
can't know that.
Ты
In
довольно
life, you
вредная.
can't always know the consequences before you make a decision. Haven't you learned that yet?
That's not fair.
Nothing is fair. You opened your heart talking to that doctor and he butchered you
Ну
like
да.
an animal. Then those disgusting cannibals, they chop you up and cook you for dinner if you'd let them. And what about the man with the flowers? All that he wanted was to hear you play before he split your skull open.
У меня мурашки по коже идут. Пожалуйста,
The way
хватит.
your husband treated you. The way your neighbors laughed at you for years, just for being different. You did not deserve all that, and yet it happened. Am I forgetting something?
Митя.
Oh, yes, of course. Most of all, was it fair that...
Shut up! Just shut up, you ugly bitch! Now I know who you really are. All those feelings that I had in me for years. That bitter guilt and self-pity. That hatred for myself and everyone else. You are that miserable illness that's consumed my heart all these years. You, always there, always. Every day I looked at you in the mirror, like a dark cloud I couldn't see through. I let you take control of my life. I believed it was right to feel like this. But not any longer.
Ну же.
This ends here.
Then blow out the candle.
Ах, господи, боже мой. Я всегда делаю неправильный выбор.
Well done, Susan.
Tomato. You were thinking about a tomato, right?
Да ладно! Помидор, да, помидор. Господи, слава богу.
Tomato is a fruit, silly.
Who cares?
Да ладно.
I like tomatoes.
So do I.
Что, серьезно?
I hate to disappoint you, but I was really thinking of onions.
Why onions?
Почему
They're the saddest of
помидор
the vegetables, of
фрукт?
course. They make people cry.
Я знаю, что арбуз ягода, но
What
помидор
happened,
это
Mrs. A?
помидор.
I saw you
овощ.
die. And yet, you're here. Alive, like if nothing's ever happened.
Это очень сложно все объяснить, честно.
Well, let's put it this way. Everyone knows cats have 9 lives. So do cat ladies, apparently. But this time, I feel there won't be second chances. I'm down to one last life now. I can't afford to waste it.
You are such a nutter, Mrs. A.
Конечно.
You are absolutely fucking bonkers.
Да.
But I'm so happy to see you. Never, ever do that to me again, all right?
I can happily promise you that, Mitzi.
И тем не менее, мы, видимо, в комнате
His room is through that door. It's
Адама.
time to face the eye of Adam.
What are we waiting for? Let's do it.
Давайте посмотрим. Ку-ку. Что?
You're the eye of Adam? A pathetic, wheelchair-bound invalid?
Господи.
Is this a joke? Do you know who I
Человек,
am?
обреченный на смерть, подталкивал
You know
на
what you've
смерть
done
нормальных
to me?
людей? Вы серьезно?
You fucking murderer! Tonight it's your turn to die. I'm gonna paint this room with your brains and I'm gonna watch and smile. I swear to God I'll do it. Well, nothing to say? Nothing
Да.
at all? Aren't you going to beg for your...
Может, он
Sad
просто даже не
little
может
lie.
говорить. Посмотри
Say
на него.
Anything!
Что?
Mitzi, where did you get that gun from?
It doesn't matter. Please, Mrs. A. This is something I have to do.
Ну,
You are free to leave if you want. You don't have to be a part of it. Just try to understand. Beg for forgiveness, you scum. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Он не может
You don't
говорить.
believe I'm gonna shoot you, do you? Oh, I've dreamt of this moment for so long.
Look at this man, Mitzi. He hasn't twitched a muscle since we entered the room. I think he's paralyzed.
А как он тогда пишет на этих... На компьютере-то он же пишет.
That's impossible. He's lying to us. He's faking it. Do something. Talk for God's sake. I need you to answer me. I need to know.
He won't answer you. He can't talk.
Then how did he post
Да,
all that stuff
вот
online?
именно.
What the?
Как он камеры эти делал и все прочее. Что? Что он делает? Что происходит? We met at last. Мы наконец-то встретились.
How did he do it?
I think I know how.
Как? Как?
See that little device on his left eye? I've heard about these. It's a controller.
Он в прямом смысле
It
глаза
seems
Адама,
The only part
господи!
of his body he can move is his eyeball. Controller connected to the computer tracks its movement, allowing him to...
What? That's ridiculous.
Нет, он в
How do
прямом...
you even know such things?
I'm a nurse? I've seen these before. Well, I've seen eye-controlled wheelchairs, but there's no reason why it wouldn't work with a computer.
Jesus.
Он в прямом смысле
That
глаз
would explain the
Адама!
whole eye of
Да.
Adam thing. He
Господи.
really is just the eye.
Ну как это вообще возможно?
That doesn't change anything. He must die.
Он человек,
nothing
который, по
more.
идее, должен был умереть еще во младенчестве. Как только родился, толкает на смерть нормальных людей, которых можно спасти и можно помочь. Я не могу поверить в это. Как это вообще возможно? Дует, сделай это. Нет,
What? You arrogant shit. I will fucking do it.
не
Just tell me
надо.
one thing. One thing. Why? Why did you make Jack kill himself?
Ой, ну сейчас он нам ответит, наверное. Я вообще не понимаю, как это... У меня в голове... Pull the trigger. Find out.
Fine.
Нажми на курок,
It'll be a
и ты
pleasure.
узнаешь.
Ready to die, scumbag?
Look at these oxygen tanks. I don't think it's a good idea.
What? Why not? I'm the one holding a gun
Мы
here,
взлетим все на воздух.
and I will blow this bastard's brain out
Серьезно?
as soon as he looks at me.
Нет, пожалуйста,
You hear
ну
me?
погибнут невинные люди. Это
Look
то,
at me.
чего он хочет.
I want you to see what you've done. The pain you've caused me.
Mitzi, that's not what I meant. Just put the gun down for a second.
No! No. I can't do that, Mrs. A. I'm sorry. This is something I have to do. I have to.
Can't you hear that hissing sound? These cylinders are clearly leaking gas.
Please stay out of it.
Но
You'll make a whole
умрут
room
те, кто ни в
blow
чем не
up.
виноват.
I don't care. Just leave me alone.
Так нельзя.
You lied to me. You never said you wanted to kill him.
Now, wasn't that quite obvious? What did you think I wanted to do? Have a coffee with him? Chat about the weather or politics? For God's sake, I'm here because this son of a bitch
Он
needs
должен
to
умереть,
die.
но...
If I don't kill him now, he'll just carry on and more innocent people will lose their lives. Do you really want that? Because I don't.
This isn't the way to do it. Just turn these computers off instead.
No! He doesn't deserve to live
Он не
after what he's
будет
done.
жить,
And
посмотри
who
на
are you
него.
to serve justice like this? Do you really want to kill an unarmed, paralyzed man?
Why are you doing this, Mrs. A? I thought you were my friend.
That's exactly why I'm doing this. Even if we survive the explosion, how will you be able to live with yourself?
I won't have very long to live with it. I'll manage just fine.
Think about it for a second. Would Jack really want this?
This bastard messed with Jack's head. He tricked him. That's what he does. He fucking tricked him.
But would Jack really want you to become a murderer?
Нет.
No, he wouldn't. He wasn't violent at all. He was the kindest, sweetest guy I ever knew.
Бедная Митя.
Exactly. Now, put that gun down already.
But what about me? No, I'll do it. I know Jack will forgive me.
Не надо, пожалуйста.
Without his father, he's harmless. He was the one who supplied him with all this technology. He fulfilled his every single wish. I know this guy's rotten bad. There's no excuse for what he did.
Он просто умрет без него, и
But
все.
he will be punished for it. Trust me. They'll put him in some stinking nursing home. He'll live his life like a vegetable. Stuck to bed. He'll have time to think about what he's done. And he'll never see a computer screen again. Isn't that enough?
He said, do it.
Нет,
He wants to die and I want to kill him.
нет, 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 нет.
He wants us all to die. Can't you see that? Isn't that what he's been preaching? A joint suicide. That's why he wants you to shoot him. So we can all get blown to pieces.
His final act. The work of his life. Are you really going to give him that satisfaction? Remember what you said about feeding the troll? That's exactly what you're going to do if you kill him now.
No, maybe you're right. You should leave, Mrs. A. I'd never want you to get hurt. But I'm not going away without this fucker dead. Even if that means I die too.
Mitzi, have you lost your mind? You're going to sacrifice your life for this scum? He's a parasite! A worthless, evil piece of shit!
It's not like I've got anyone to live for, is it?
What? What about your mother? Your family?
She's dead. Yeah, I lied. I always lie. I grew up in an orphanage. My family never wanted to know me. The only person that cared about me was Jack. And he's dead.
Ужасно.
Yeah. Happy now? So get the fuck out of here and let me do what I got to do.
I care about you. Do it for me.
Ну, пожалуйста, Митти, господи!
Come on, mate. It's been a long day. Let's go home. We've won.
Have we really?
Да.
Trust me. I know we have.
How?
I'm the cat lady. From now on, I win every single day.
Ну, это просто что-то.
It's me, again, talking about my ordinary little life, as usual. I'm still surprised anyone would want to read this at all. The ramblings of a cat lady. Maybe I'm not a cat lady anymore. Things have changed here since Mitzi's death.
Да. Она ведь умерла.
I'll never forget those last few weeks. It's a horrible way to die. Stuck in a hospital bed with no hope and whole life to pass you by. 6 months ago, I lost the best friend I'd ever had. But at least we knew it was coming. I had time to accept it, just like she did. And I can only be glad we spent that time together. I still miss her though, every day. Did I ever mention I got into all this because of her? I opened her laptop the night after the funeral, and there it was. A friend request, over a year old. A little gift from behind the grave. I met some people. We go out sometimes, and I'm not alone anymore. It turned out there were others who felt like I did. I talked to them, tried to help. And now I'm writing this blog. I must confess, yesterday was bad. It was one of those days when you feel like you're back in the past and all the good stuff that happened was just a dream. But I woke up today, feeling better. Maybe I can never get rid of it. This invisible illness. Maybe it will always be living somewhere deep inside me, asleep, waiting. And when it'll hit me hard.
Могила для Митси.
But if there's one thing Mitzi taught me, it's that you have to pick yourself up and carry on. It doesn't matter that life isn't fair. It doesn't matter that you make mistakes. You fall and rise again. Worlds full of liars, traitors, cowards. But every now and then, you meet someone like Mitzi, who will just smile at it all. Now, I've forgiven the world and myself too. I teach myself to smile again. One day I'll get there. I know I will. Even if it takes me not 9, but 900 lives.
Ну что ж, ребята, мы наконец-то завершили Cat Lady. Эта игра действительно стоит внимания. И я благодарна вам безумно за то, что вы были со мной. Имели просто титаническое терпение и ждали и надеялись, что когда-нибудь серии начнут выходить вновь. Я ни о чем не жалею. Я рада, что дошла ее до конца. Спасибо вам за то, что прошли это приключение со мной. Спасибо за то, что поддерживали меня. Ведь когда я начинала эту игру только-только, да, можно сказать, я вообще только начинала свой канал. И все было немножко по-другому. Меня, я не знаю, просто столько чувств внутри. Не могу высказаться вам, честно. Спасибо вам, ребята. Берегите себя.